and welcome back, everybody. Sorry for the delay, PC issues occurring, but we are here, we are ready, and the players are hungry for some more. KG fan joining me tonight. How are you doing, good sir?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic myself. Had a good string of matches. The only thing that would have made it better had my team won. But let's get things kicked off 1-1. Both of these teams are 2-0 coming into this one. Viper or the Hornets, excuse me, previous finalists from last season. So hopefully they can get things going here early in game one. But the Vipers already taking the first shot.
Yes, right off the bat, both teams looking like they were ready to start this game, and right now we've got a Ryan trying to get it off the wall, slams it against there. Aqua able to beat Brudder. It's going to Mythicality. Mythicality misses it. We have an open net here, just slotting it in as Aqua didn't even try to pass it to Ryan. And we have a 1-0 game, 4:30 again. But this is a one of those situations where it's early on. We got plenty of time.
Absolutely, that first goal, throw away. Game one doesn't even matter. It's what happens after that moment, how the Hornets look to go through it. And, Brother and Myth, I don't know who actually is considered the A lineup here on this Hornets team, because all these players have put in their work together. But I feel like that Brother and Bondo combo is the one to watch out for. But never take your eyes off Myth. He can do some crazy things. Almost an own goal coming out from Aqua. Hornets. Oh, and that miss. So devastating. I felt like that was going to be a top shelf slaughter, but just a little bit wide. Miss. Yeah.
And after a minute has gone by, it's like I said, the gameplay has been pretty darn even. 1-0 doesn't mean too much right now. They've been waiting. They've been pretty excited to play, and they were vocal about it too. So that they were pretty excited to get here. We got Aqua coming down here. Brudder trying to cut it off. Does the 50? It does stay. Ryan trying to get the cleanup. Can't do it. And Aqua can't demo on the way out. Getting in rotation. It's going to slam to the other side. Aqua's actually going to beat Brudder. Myth is going to have to get up and get that, and does. Ryan looking for a slot, can't quite get it. It hits off the post, and Brudder's going to take control of it, flicking it, trying to get around Aqua. Does, and Brudder's going to try to get in off the wall, and we have a tie game, 3:11 to go.
And that is a beautiful transition from Brudder. Outplays the entire team, and even has to go through the front post himself, and does it with perfection. That is what this player can bring. Brudder can control a series by himself, and that is a great first goal to get them on the board.
Yes, Brudder's actually going to take control of this right now, trying to get it around Aqua, and is able to. So we have a 2v1 here. Aqua cutting back real quick, though, but Ryan can't quite make that play, but it does get stopped by Aqua on Brudder. So right there, Brudder trying to show off some offensive prowess and almost does it. Ryan trying to get it across, but not able to get a nice touch, and not able to get it around Myth, who has a 1v1 here. And it stalls a little bit. Ryan trying to play a little volleyball. They both can't quite get it. Brudder almost gets the across the other side. And halfway to go, it is pretty much even for both teams.
Mythicality has been doing the work trying to move that ball downfield. But this Vipers team is playing so close to the Hornets. No space given to breathe even. Mythicality off the wall. Doesn't get it by Aqua. Brudder awkward now on it. Ryan doesn't come up with anything, and Brudder might look for this double touch. The dunk almost finds its way through, but Aqua again, the Vipers keeping this ball close, and it's a pinch from the corner gonna find its way through.
Just an unfortunate attempt at defense here. Myth is just not in the right position, tries to punch it away. Aqua came flying in, and like you said, the Vipers have been all over the Hornets right now. They have not given them a chance to breathe and give them any opportunities to make some sort of solo plays, and it's been pretty darn good. And if they keep this up, this is going to be a very interesting game. Right now, we got a 50 win by Myth. Can they get the ball centered? They can, but no, Brudder is not there and decides not to play too fast as Aqua going for goal, but gives Myth and Brudder a chance to control themselves. Brudder's going for some sort of play. Almost gets around Ryan, as Ryan able to deflect it. Aqua taking control, sending it forward. That's going to go There's a save by Mythicality. I'm thinking it was really close. Brother coming up, beating Ryan. We have a 2v1. Can Aqua make any attempt at it? That's a nice pass by Brother and an easy shot by Myth, who ties it up with a minute 28 to go.
A very good goal by the Hornets, but I think I would like to see some more confidence in the plays that they're going for, because they've had a bunch of really good opportunities, but they always seem to lack that follow through, and maybe that's credit to how the Vipers have been playing really close, not giving any space, so they kind of almost are forced to give away possession just on that fear alone of how the Vipers play. I would love to see the Hornets' confidence kind of go up, because these guys, they could be mechanical monsters on the field. Mythicality, former 1v1 champion for the Titans here in the FDL, and he's just going to win the 1v1 off of that with a minute to go.
It's like they say, the cast occurs sometimes, and as you were speaking, the truth comes out, and Mythicality taking control 3-2. That's an awesome explanation of what he's like, a 1v1 champion, and scoring a goal 1v1. So even though this is twos, this is just a way to expand that game and makes it just that more dangerous, as if you have somebody can take on people 1v1, when you get into that 2v1, it just adds that much... it just adds that much gameplay to your... to your game.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you thought a 1v2 was rough. The multiple passing options, what more could you do with it? Then you throw in the hat, well, I don't even need my teammate to score on you. It's an absolute three-headed Hydra, and it's only got two heads on it. But the Vipers now trailing from behind, something they haven't had to do yet in this first game. Aqua gets it to the midfield, but Mythicality right there. The 50 doesn't go in favor of Ryan, and Aqua low on boost. Has to just 1v2. Brother Myth comes in for the shot. Ryan right on it to keep it out. But 20 seconds to go. This Vipers team bumping into each other. Can't get a hold of the ball at all. They need to find something, and Mythicality might have gotten caught for the boost. Gets the save. The miss from Aqua comes out. And now the Vipers... golden goal opportunity just for overtime. It doesn't look likely. Ryan, yeah, it doesn't get that. The bump came through. Hornets, very good first game win.
Oh, that was an awesome first game. I do like the intensity that they brought out here immediately. Even after the wait, we had a little bit of technical difficulties. That happens. I'm not sure if you noticed. That's not the point. The point is the Vipers played an absolutely wonderful game to start off. It's just the Hornets, they came back and were able to really just kind of counteract the Vipers' aggressiveness. When you gave Mythicality that open space, it looked like he took advantage of it. He did. And there we go. We got a 1-0 series lead.
And, you know, I don't think the Vipers actually played bad. I feel like both these teams had a style they like to play. And I think what happened was that the Hornets just ended up getting their style to work more throughout that, because Vipers, they kept it close the entire time, but then they started to panic, and it just kind of ended up going in the way of the Hornets. So, very good first game from the Hornets to adapt to make those changes into that play style. And now we get game 2 underhand, and Vipers, they have to come out with that aggression like they did. It just has to happen. I need to see them get close, but I want to see them implement demos more. I want them to get physical with how close they're playing. They just need to get in the face and start a brawl.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, since you said that Mythicality is a 1v1 champion, a way to make them uncomfortable, get them out, just get them away. Even though that's probably happens a lot in 1v1s, but you're in a 2v1 situation, just try to make them uncomfortable and just get them out of their rhythm, because if they have open space, usually a 1v1 player is able to take advantage of it. As Brother coming down, we have a little bit of an opportunity. Brother getting it away from Ryan. That was a slow play that I feel like nobody realized what was coming, and Brother just took advantage of everybody kind of playing away, and that's not the Vipers' game plan last before. I don't think that should be the game plan now.
Absolutely, Ryan going a little bit too deep into the corner for boost. Ended up not playing the net at all. That is not the greatest situation to be in, but it's also Brother so fast on the counterattacks. What more could you want from that? Mythicality trying to take advantage in the corner. Brother gonna find him out into the midfield. Shot on Ryan. Huge pinch out to the midfield, gets the Viper some space, but the demo, oh, Myth barely missing it. Ryan goes straight for the net off the front post. Again, Brother being that X factor, that impact player in the moments needed most. Mythicality 1v1 opportunity. Dunk doesn't go in. Brother follow-up shot is off the back wall and doesn't go in. Hornets keep on striking though. With these shots, Myth comes away with nothing. And the Vipers, I don't know how they're staying alive this long, but the Hornets cannot find the net.
Oh, that was a good stop right there by Aqua here. Can Mythicality slot it? Cannot way too high here. Brother going for it and does finally get it in the absolute just constant pressure to won the day this time. There's only a minute has gone by, and Brother just really gets a good touch on that and centers that one right down the middle of the goal here. Vipers can keep it up, and I mean it. If they keep it up, they can get a nice transition opportunity out of this, because I'm looking at some good play here. Even though you're seeing me on the screen, I'm telling you, it's getting pretty intense down here. For those of you who are interested, Mythicality coming down. Great demo by Brother, and there we go. A 3-0 lead with 3:39 to go here. Chris, this is, even though it's 3-0, I still feel like the Vipers still have an opportunity.
Downright disrespectful from the Hornets there, but no, Vipers, I feel like they're just getting outpaced right now. They're playing on the back foot. They need to take the fight to the Hornets, because right there, both Vipers players in net. Brother, he lays up Mythicality for a perfect opportunity for a 1v1, takes the last man out of the equation altogether, and it makes it work for the Hornets. This is the threat that is always there. 1v1, they make a 2v2 into a 1v1 at the very last second. It is incredible to see that kind of innovation come out from this Hornets team. And a great pass infield. Ryan doesn't have a save, but Aqua picks him up. But the flick just goes into the Hornets' hand, and they have all the time in the world to deal with it. The Vipers, as soon as they get past midfield, they just cannot come up with anything.
Yeah, Vipers are like that right there. It seemed to be a little miscommunication. It looked like Aqua tried to give it to Ryan, and Ryan decided not to. This ball's staying in the corner, though. Vipers are get it out this one as Mythicality went a little too far back. They have an opportunity to get this ball and keep this ball inside the Hornet zone. Ryan trying for a nice shot in the back way, because Brother had to back up a little bit, and they did get a shot on goal. A miss by Ryan. I think he got bumped by maybe a teammate right there. I kind of missed that. The ball's still in the Hornet zone as Ryan tries to go against Mythicality, who goes for a shot, but that's an easy stop by Aqua. That was not hit hard. Aqua going for a counter attack here. Is Brother able to save that? Save that as Brother is starting to get me to forget my T's and D's. Ryan stopping that midfield, goes for a shot, but it's going to get deflected into the corner as the Vipers are now starting to pick it up. And if you notice, they haven't scored any other goals, and it's really starting to show that when they're putting on pressure, things change as Aqua getting a 3-1, or cutting the lead to 3-1.
Absolutely, and Aqua only has to put that one in. Ryan running every interference that he could on that back line, bumping the player off the back wall, getting them out of the picture altogether. But now right off the kickoff, Mythicality, a ripper to the top shelf. Saved, but the pass infield doesn't come back around. Brother gonna take his opportunity hard off the back wall. Mythicality strikes 4-1 for the Hornets, excuse me. And it's all of that work that the Vipers had to put in. It was so much pressure off the kickoff from the Hornets that they just could not handle it.
Yeah, that just happened to be one of those situations where the 50s went in the specific way, and the team just kind of ended up outplaying at that point. But it's still, I still mean this, the Vipers have a chance. It's a 3-goal lead, not 3-0 game. It's a 3-goal lead, and that's not an insane amount. That being said, I don't want to take anything away from the Hornets, as they are playing really well. Mythicality go for another goal. It's a little wide left, and that was stopped by Ryan. Nice save. Aqua trying to get a counterattack going, but Brother stops that one. Aqua can't get it around Mythicality, who's able to get it into the corner, as Ryan looking to stop that one, and does. Try and get a pass. Aqua's able to center it, get it away from Brother. Ryan going for a bumper. Mythicality. Unfortunately, that ball goes wide. Aqua trying to get another play, but cannot do it, as that was an opportunity for a good team play. Save here. That's dangerous, as Brother going up for it and is able to slot it just under the crossbar, and 5-1 lead. Ooh.
And the most important thing when going for that bump play that the Vipers went for is you got to make sure the ball's on net. You can play that defender all day of the week if you want to, but that ball has to be on net. And it was an all-in play from the Vipers. They left themselves completely exposed on the transition, and they got caught for it. 5-1 with less than 50 seconds on the clock. And Mythicality adds another one to the scoreboard. 6-1. This game is pretty much over. Let's get into game 3.
And now all the hits are coming. They're going their way right now. Everything is just starting to feel good. It's the confidence goals here. They're kind of just flowing right now. Plenty of opportunities for more. But I think the Vipers are looking to play for the next game, and you definitely have to. You have to ignore some of what's happened here, and just try to get those touches and not have any of those whiffs and the plays you really don't want to make going into the next game. And again, it's a 5-minute games. And you got to sort of forget and have a goldfish memory, if you will, when it comes to some of these particular, lopsided games. As Brudder, with a nice pass from Mythicality, extends that lead 7-1.
Get the plane tickets ready, ladies and gentlemen. We're taking a trip down to South America. Brazil is our first stop, and the Hornets. Man, I do not know how many 7-1s they have had this season alone, but I feel like it's been 4 at least in 3 series, and they are just a menace on the offensive capability. I have yet to see a team really bring the fight to this Hornets squad, and it's just I don't even know, how do you stop a team that is this powerful in shooting accuracy, in just making the defense collapse? It's incredible what the Hornets have been doing.
Oh yeah, well, you mentioned the shooting accuracy. I agree. Like the start off, a lot of teams have that like miss a lot things. They haven't really been missing a lot. They really do get a good. I mean, 5 shots, 4 goals, 8 shots, 3 goals, and that 8 shots, like some of those were from far away, and that I don't know. Things get kind of crazy here. With Mythicality and Brudder, you're right. This is a pretty intense team, and I'm liking this. I'm liking the teamwork. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Vipers had one of those games where things didn't go their way, but this next game I think is going to be a telltale sign of what's to come.
Absolutely, and you know what? 1,000 score for Brudder, 800 for Mythicality. That is a ridiculous score line for how well were playing. 4 for 5 shots on Brudder, 3 for 8 on Myth, but 3 assists for both players. 1 goal was not assisted. And I don't know what shows chemistry more than that score line alone. Huge credit to the Hornets. Whatever instances, whatever they needed to fix in the offseason to run it back with this lineup, they fixed it, because this has got to be one of the most dominant out of the gate performances in the first 3 weeks that I've ever seen. And already Vipers, that's a good first shot, but it's not enough. And it's and he saves his own teammate shot.
No.
What? They didn't even want the goal after that.
Oh, I didn't even see it. I put my head in my hands and I just assumed, oh my goodness, this talk about possible momentum shift. You don't want that, as Brudder almost demoing 2 people yet again. A little angry. Aqua off the back wall trying to get a follow-up. Cannot do it, as Ryan trying to get this one, missing it. And here goes Mythicality, wide open goal. Is it going to happen again? No, it's not. But my goodness, I don't even know how to explain what just happened.
I know it's a very common thing that happens, where you're just going straight through with the momentum. You go on the inside, the top of the net, and it's so fluent in the moment you don't even realize it, because it's really not on Brudder, because Mythicality put that under the top shelf when there was no one left, and an infield pass. The Hornets do not stop scoring. 2-0 in a minute into the game, and you didn't really need that infield pass. It was so perfect from the Hornets. Wow, this is rough to see.
Yes, unfortunately, I know you're seeing me on the screen, but I promise you, this Rocket League is pretty good here. As Mythicality and Brother play an absolute excellent teamwork here. This is a very good to watch. As Brother able to demo Aqua on the back end, Mythicality taking over. Aqua comes up on the other side. That's a decent save. Aqua is able to stop that. Ryan can't demo Brother, who's been just a demo fiend right now. That's almost a pass to Aqua, who just pushed a little too far forward and had an opportunity. That's going to be a center, but Ryan's way too far off, and Brother's able to slot this one from opposite side, top shelf. And my goodness, it's just going right for the Hornets, and nothing's going right for the Vipers right now.
And Aqua had in the corner, he had that infield pass, and it's what a lot of people fall for in the game of Rocket League. It's always just get this ball into the middle, and then go to score it. But a lot of the times, players get baited that way, and they just throw it middle. The defender's in the net waiting. That long clear comes through, and it's just as easy as that for the defense on that transition. Just be a little bit more patient with it. Aqua with a ripper, but Brother sends it right back to the back wall of the Vipers. And a follow-up shot. Aqua, another save comes through. But wow, an exchange of ping pong off the post. Duncan's in! Mythicality, you're nuts!
Oh, this is a notice here on stream. Mythicality is telling everybody, I'm here. My goodness gracious. It's not over? Or is it?
Well, with 3 minutes to go and 4-0 up on the clock, the Vipers have forfeited. So,
I've actually never seen this before. I don't know how to professionally handle this. My goodness. What I'm gonna ask you this, Chris with a K. What is the general skill level in the tier we're in?
Grand Champ 1 to I think the bottom of GC2.
Grand Champ 1 to bottom of GC2. I feel like that's okay, that sounds about right here. And I'm not sure if maybe I don't know where I'm going with this. I was just hoping I understood maybe if there was just some sort of maybe somebody thinks that because Mythicality is playing an absolutely crazy game and Brother is they're playing a great team game. And I don't think the Vipers were ready for it. I think that's kind of what it boiled down to. There was some banter about playing Valorant in the chat, and maybe that was what they were actually talking about. Maybe it's too late. No, maybe they had a thing to go because there was a little bit of delay. I do not know, but we do have. If there is nothing going on right now. Right now, what I am looking at is Brother Mythicality just kind of driving around, waiting for the official game to end, and we are. And I'm sorry you didn't get to see that game, but part of me is it's kind of okay that it didn't happen. No one wants to see a forfeit, but you don't also want to see me sitting here talking the entire time.
Absolutely, and I would like to thank Water Dragon for streaming tonight. KG, thank you for being here. I mean, I know it wasn't the most conventional way to end it, but FDL Radio, I think we've nailed it for tonight. The Vipers or the Hornets, excuse me, I think have just solidified their dominance in this Star League, especially if you're making a team that's 2-0 forfeit. There is no stopping. It's always down to chemistry, is what I notice. It's always that chemistry issue that teams have that really allow them to excel that the Hornets have. All three of these players is a unit. You cannot pick one bad lineup throughout this team. You just can't.
I think they're kind of stat padding right now. I guess.
I mean, they're kind of actually making their stats worse by just putting it on net and then the other one saves it.
It's reverse. Is it reverse stat padding? I'm not sure what they're trying to do.
Yeah, they're making their shot accuracy horrible right now. So, congratulations. I mean, not many teams can say they've made a team forfeit, so
No.
I guess that's the good thing. This almost reminds me, it was season 3 finals for Expert League. The Vipers had a player forfeit or a player disconnect. So the other team in the grand finals, the other team did not want to win in that way, so they just decided to end the game there and they let them have their championship because they were up 4-0. in Game 5 with a minute left. So they were bound to lose, but that was interesting. But Hornets take away a sweep here, dominating performance, and that is going to be it for tonight. KG, thank you for joining me here on the night. Water Dragon, thank you for streaming for us here, and we will be back tomorrow with expert and Origin League matches. I hope to see you there.